Wonderful. I just muted everyone. Welcome. If you get a thumbs up if you can hear me. Awesome. All right, welcome. We're going to go ahead and get started. It's a beautiful day out here, Mountain View Lane, and just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I am Heather, and it's an honor to be taking yoga teacher training at Soul Yoga with and other beautiful yogis. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with our practice here. We're going to go ahead and lay down on our mats, on our backs, and start in Shavasana today. Lay and settle on your mat. And today we'll talk about acceptance, the action of consenting to receive or undertake something offered. 3 months ago, I joined a beautiful group of yogis who accepted an invite from the universe to become a teacher of yoga. Little did we know what was in store with us through this crazy and uncertain time. And yet it has allowed us to learn and bring this gift of movement and connecting with breath. Acceptance isn't just about receiving all the things we want in life. True acceptance is about receiving whatever is, good, bad, or neutral. Acceptance for you today may be continuing to lay right here, or acceptance may mean pushing yourself and trying some poses you have never done or never thought you could do. If you begin to move on your mat with me today, accept the movement that feels good as well as the movement that makes you feel uncomfortable. Allow for pressure, not pain. Accept yourself right here and right now, and whatever may come this practice as you take a deep breath in, hold it at the top, and slowly release. Let go of any expectation and trust yourself as you take one more deep breath in, hold it at the top, and slowly let it out. Take a couple more deep breaths here on your own. You're outside, absorbing the sun and the light. And if you're inside, pretending you're outside, absorbing the sun and the light. If you've already taken yoga today, maybe 2 classes, you're awesome. And if this is your first yoga class of the day, you're awesome. We're slowly going to start to bring some movement. We're going to lift our right arm up over our head. And we're going to slowly roll onto our right side. Planting the left palm on the side of the mat. Lay your head on your arm if you like. And just feel this stretch. Maybe roll on the hip. Reach your right arm behind you and press back with the left palm, stretching out your right shoulder, allowing your head to lay on the mat. And if you like, reach back with your left hand and grab the left foot, gently pulling on the leg and stretching here. Take a deep breath in. And let the breath go. Let the foot go. Plant the left palm. Reach the right arm back up and around, or just roll right onto your back. Arms back to your sides. Left arm reaches up. Rolling onto the left side. Planting the right palm on the side of the mat. Left ear laying on the left arm, or bringing that left arm, reaching it back. Gently pushing the right palm on the side of the mat and stretching out the shoulder. Resting your head on the mat. Maybe grabbing your right foot with your right hand as you breathe in. And as you blow out. Take a deep breath in here. Maybe drop that foot. Plant the right palm again. Reach the left arm up and slowly push and roll onto your back again here. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. From here, slowly rolling to one side or the other and coming up on to your mat, crossing over, pushing up onto your knees and your hands, and we'll come into our first tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, flat back in our first tabletop position here. And maybe we'll go ahead and we'll lean back and sit back on our hips in our first child's pose here. Just settle back in to your hips. Gently rest on your heels. If you like, place your forehead on the mat, palms to touch. Steeple your hands, bring them over your head, behind onto your neck. Take a deep breath in here of gratitude for showing up today, and go ahead and blow it out. Another deep breath in, showing appreciation for yourself, for giving yourself this time and accepting what may be in this practice and today. Take a deep breath in, rest your palms back on the mat, press back up into tabletop here. Plant the left palm in the middle of the mat. Right arm is going to shoot up into the sky, twist, looking up. The sun is shining today. Let that light shoot out the fingertips as you breathe in here. And as you blow out, right fingertips come under the left shoulder, threading through, rolling on that right shoulder, stretching it out. Left palm reaches forward, hips are up. Take a deep breath in here and let it out. As you breathe in, come back up, right arm shoots back up into the sky. And as you breathe out, right palm plants back on the mat into the middle. As you breathe in and the left arm comes up, again, reaching up into the sky, breathing in. And as you breathe out, thread that arm underneath the right shoulder. Let it come through. Right hand reaches forward. Feel that stretch, looking up and underneath the right shoulder. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. Breathe in as that arm comes all the way back up. Feeling that twist. And then breathe out and set it back on the mat. Pressing the palms into the mat in front of you. Untuck the toes. And we're going to come up and bring the knees up slightly, 2 to 3 inches above the mat into a hover as we breathe in here. Breathe out. Continue to hover. Another breath in here. Another breath out, release. Another breath in. Another breath as you release the air out of your lungs. And as you breathe in, we'll push up into our first downward facing dog. Heels pressing back into the mat. Palms pressed into the mat. Chest pressing back towards the thighs. Looking through the legs. Take a deep breath in here. Open your mouth and let it go. Take a deep breath in here. Open your mouth and let it go. Take one more deep breath in through the nose here. Open your mouth and let it go. As you breathe in, slowly walk your feet up to meet your palms at the top of the mat. Into our forward fold as you blow out. Hands may be on the mat. Fingertips might be on the shins. Or as you drop and lay the chest on the thighs and bend into the knees, wherever that feels comfortable, grab the elbows. Let the head hang. Maybe sway side by side. Even the strongest of trees have a little sway in their branches. Take a deep breath in here. Go ahead and let it out. Maybe nod your head yes, shake your head no. You reach those palms back behind you, grasping the fingertips for a deeper stretch. Opening up the chest, pulling back the shoulders, breathe in. Breathe out as you continue to look through the legs. Dropping the palms. We're going to come up into a halfway lift. Maybe fingertips touching the mat, or again, coming up to the shins, flat back. As you breathe in, looking forward, just over the top of the mat. And as you breathe out, forward fold. And as you breathe in, slowly roll up. Hands reaching all the way up to the sky. Worshiping the sun here, fingertips up. As you breathe in, and as you blow out, allow the shoulders to drop away from the ears. Another breath in, lifting those fingertips up to the sky, and blowing out and allowing the shoulders to drop. Right hand grabs the left wrist, pulling the left wrist and opening up the left side. As you turn and look up to the sky, breathing in here, filling up the lungs on both sides, and then slowly blowing out. Breathe in as you reach back up, both hands up to the sky. Left hand grabs right wrist, pull open the right side. Breathe in here, breathe out here. Looking up, twisting into that more, opening up more, breathing in here into both sides of the ribs, and then breathing out. Breathe in as you reach back up. Hands come to heart center as we fold, as we breathe out. Right leg steps back, left leg steps back. The feet meet, and we're in our first high plank here as we breathe in, and we breathe out. And as we breathe in, shift back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here, and release. Take another deep breath here. Open your mouth and release. One more breath here. Deep in and release. And then slowly walk those feet up. We're going to start to flow a little bit more quickly through this as we come up into a halfway lift. Breathing in, breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in all the way up, reaching those arms up. Right hand grabs left wrist, opening up as we breathe in. And as we breathe out into those ribs, as we breathe in, reaching up to the sky, both palms. And as we blow out, left hand grabs right wrist, pulling to the right, opening the right to the left. Looking up, breathe in here, breathe out, breathe in, reaching back up to the sky, hands through heart center, forward fold. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back, high plank here, back into downward facing dog. We're going to flow through this. Actually, you're going to flow through this on your own at your pace here as you walk your feet forward, accepting the flow. And if you forgot the flow, then go ahead and make up your own. Whatever feels comfortable here, this is your practice. And accept that maybe you don't remember the flow. Accept whatever you need right here and right now and what that is for you. If that is dropping back into a child's pose, laying back into a Shavasana, whatever that might be for you, go ahead and allow yourself to take that. We'll meet back after high plank into downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths here on your own. Take a deep breath in together here through the nose. Go ahead and open your mouth and let it go. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Go ahead and open your mouth and let it go. As you take a deep breath in here, right leg lifts. Step it through, plant it in between your palms for a low lunge. Drop the back knee if that serves you, otherwise keep it up. Chest up, looking up. Take a deep breath in here, settle more into the low lunge. Left palm plants, right arm shoots up to the sky as you breathe in. And blow out here for Dragonfly Twist. Take one more breath in, plant the right palm, breathe in here, breathe out. Breathe in, rising into crescent lunge. Open up the chest, pressing into the right knee over the right ankle. Left tippy toes up as much as you like or sink back into that. Breathing in here, breathing out as you plant the palms. Right foot steps back to meet the left foot. And we're going to flow through our first vinyasa here in a high plank into low plank as we bend the elbows in a chaturanga dandasana. And then we're going to flip the feet, tops of feet on the mat, pressing up, opening the chest into upward facing dog, looking forward. Thighs can be off the mat or on the mat. Pressing up, opening the chest. Take a deep breath in here, flip the toes, and push back into downward facing dog and blow out. Take a deep breath in here. Go ahead and blow out. Left leg lifts, breathing in, breathing out, step it through, planting that left foot, plant the right foot here as you take a deep breath in into the low lunge and blow out. Left arm shoots up into Dragonfly Twist. Breathing in here, breathing out here. Breathe in here, left palm plants. As we breathe in, lift up into crescent lunge. And as we breathe out, allow yourself to deepen into that lunge, left knee over left ankle. Take another deep breath in here. Breath out as you plant the palms, left foot steps back to meet the right, high plank, low plank, up dog, and back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. At any time, you can stay in downward facing dog. You can come into child's pose, and certainly, whenever you need, take a breather and take some water. Take a deep breath in here. Go ahead and let it out. Right leg lifts. Right knee comes to nose. Rounding the spine, pressing into the palms. This may feel uncomfortable. Accept it where it is, as far as you can. Maybe you can't reach your nose. Take another deep breath in here. Shoot it back up. Take a deep breath in here, and then go ahead and blow it out as you step through into low lunge. Planting the left palm, right palm reaches up into Dragonfly Twist. Plant the right palm back as you blow out. Breathe in, come up into crescent lunge. Breathe out as you settle in here. Take another deep breath in. And as you settle back down, plant the palms, step it back, flow through. At any time, you can drop the knees, and here you can take your high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, round the knee to nose. Maybe you can touch today, maybe you can't. Accept again wherever you are. As you breathe in, shoot the left leg back up. And then blow out as you step that left foot through. Take a deep breath in here in that low lunge. Breathe out. Right palm plants. Left arm shoots up. Those fingertips reaching up to the sky. Take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Go ahead and plant the left palm back into that low lunge as you breathe out. And as you breathe in, come up into your crescent lunge. And as you breathe out, settle more into that here. Take one more deep breath in and let it go. Plant the palms. Left foot steps back to meet the right. High plank, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Knee to nose. Breathe in, right leg lifts. Step it through, blowing out. Breathe in, right arm lifts and twists, the dragonfly twist here. Breathe in, blow out, hand back to the mat. As you breathe in into crescent lunge. And as you blow out, hands back to mat, right foot steps back to meet the left, flowing through high plank, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Go ahead and blow it out. Left leg lifts as you breathe in. Round left knee to nose. You breathe in. Lift it back up. Step it through, blow out. Plant the foot. Plant the right palm. Left arm shoots up as you breathe in. And breathe out here. One more breath in. Left palm plants. As you breathe in, up into crescent lunge. And as you blow out, sink deeper into that lunge. One more breath here. And go ahead and plant the palms and step it back and flow through. High plank, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. From here, drop into child's pose. Take a drink of water together. This beautiful, beautiful, glorious day that we're here together. Take another couple breaths here. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. From here, we'll shift forward into our high plank. Shoulders over wrists. Dropping those knees, if that suits you. Still be in high plank here. Take a deep breath here. And we'll slowly lower into our low plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up into high plank. Take a breath here. Again, knees can be lifted or on the ground. And we're going to again lower into low plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing back up. Staying here. How does this feel? Can you accept the shaking? Can you accept how uncomfortable it might feel? Can you accept the sun beating down? What can you accept? Take a breath here and know that acceptance might mean pushing back into a downward facing dog. Acceptance might mean accepting a few more breaths here. And acceptance might mean dropping the knees or dropping to the mat altogether. Let's take a couple more breaths here in this high plank. Breathe in with me. Open your mouth and let it out. Take another deep breath in. And we're slowly going to lower one more time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back up. Downward facing dog. Pedal those feet out. Press those palms into the mat. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out. Right leg lifts. Fan open the hip. Maybe roll the ankle. Maybe open up the hip and do some hip circles here. If it's in your practice, go ahead and flip your dog. Right leg comes back, both feet plant, stretching back, reaching back, shining your heart. Take a deep breath here. Deep breath out. Right leg lifts. Up to the sky, breathe in. Breathe out, step it through. Come up into crescent lunge, breathe in. And as you blow out, Hands to heart center. Left elbow comes over the right knee into a crescent twist. We'll twisting to the right. Again, left elbow over the right knee. Keep the hips facing forward as you breathe in here and as you breathe out. One more breath in together, breathing out. As we take the next breath in together, go ahead and open up your arms, flowering open if that's in your practice. Take another breath in here, breath out. Two more breaths here, one in and out. Two, breathe in, breathe out. Hands back together, center of chest, press into those palms as you twist back up into crescent lunge. Take a breath in and sink deeper into that right knee, over the right ankle. Breathe in, breathe out, plant the palms. Right foot steps back to meet the left. Flow through high plank, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, fan open the hip. You're here again to maybe roll the ankle, open up the hip, and if it's in your practice, flip your dog. Both feet plant, reaching back, lifting the hips, reaching over the head, looking up, our fullest expression here. Breath in, breath out. Flip back over, left leg lifts, breathe in. Blow out, plant it as you step it through, in between the palms, reaching up into crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in here. Settle into that left knee over left ankle. Deep breath in here. Hands to heart center. Right elbow over left knee as you twist for a crescent twist here. Looking up over the left shoulder. Maybe you're wobbling, that's okay. Take a deep breath in here and breath out. Another deep breath in here. Let your breath go. One more deep breath in here. Let it out. And then let's take 3 breaths here as we flower open. Looking up if you can to those fingers, the left fingers. Deep breath in here. Breath out. Deep breath in here. Let the breath go. One more. Let it out. Hands back together, palms back together, pressing. As you breathe in, come back up into crescent lunge. Breathe in here. Breathe out, sink a little deeper. One more breath here. And as you breathe out, plant the palms. Left foot steps back to meet the right. Flow through high plank, low plank, up dog, and down dog. Take another water break here. If you need a sip, a child's pose. It's amazing to have this beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Our internal heat, the external heat, this beautiful combination today. Feel the energy rushing through our body and accepting how that feels. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, open the hip, flip your dog, breathe in here, breathe out. Flip back around as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, step it through. Breathe in up into crescent lunge. Breathe out a little deeper. Breathe in, hands to heart center. Breathe out, left elbow over right knee. Twisting, pressing into palms. Not collapsing over the knee. Press into those palms. Twisting, looking up over that right shoulder. Take a couple breaths here. And after the second breath, go ahead and flower open your arms, looking up, letting go the breath. Breathe in, breathe out here. One more breath in here, breath out. As you breathe in, hands come back around to heart center, shooting up into crescent lunge. Take a breath here, breath out, deeper into crescent lunge. Breath in, hands to the mat. As you breathe out, stepping the right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa, flow through, and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Again, drop those knees at any point or just shift back into downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, open the hip. Any rotation you'd like here of the ankle, the hip, you can stay here or join me and flip the dog. Deep breath in here, let it out. Left leg lifts as you breathe in. Breathe out, step it through, up into crescent lunge. Breathing in here, breathing out, settling into crescent lunge. Breathing in here, and as you breathe out, hands to heart center. Twist right elbow over the left knee. Take a breath in here. Go ahead and release. Deep breath in here and release. One more deep breath in here. As you let the breath go, as you breathe in, flowering open to the left side. We'll take 3 breaths here. Looking up to those left fingertips. 2 and 1. Hands come back, pressing back to heart center, up. Arms reaching into crescent lunge. Deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Settle into that left knee. One more deep breath in. Plant the palms and go ahead and flow through, and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. If it serves you again here, take a sip of water, take a breather. For some of you, you've been yogaing for a while today. As we meet back in downward facing dog, we'll take a deep breath in here, lifting the heels. As you blow out the air, let your heels drop. Breathe in, lift the heels, come up onto the tippy toes. Blow out, allow your heels to drop. One more, breathe in as you lift up on your tippy toes, and as you blow out, go ahead and hop, jump, or you can step up to the top of the mat into chair pose. Feet together, knees together, hips facing forward, sitting back, reaching our arms up, opening the chest, shoulders back, looking forward and up, opening up. This beautiful sunshine today as we breathe in here and settle a little deeper. As we breathe in here, and as we twist, we take our arms, palms to heart center, left elbow twist over the right knee, twisting to the side, opening up here. Take a breath in and a breath out. Keep the hips down, heart should be above the hips, pressing into those palms to open up and to twist further. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. One more breath in as we come back up to center. You can keep your hands at heart center or reach back up as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, hands to heart center, if they're already there. Right elbow goes over the left knee. And we twist to the left. Breathing here, sitting back into those heels, allowing those hips to drop, looking up over the left shoulder. Take a breath in here, a breath out. A breath in here, a breath out. Another breath in as we come back up, facing forward on the mat. Palms to heart center, still in chair here. Take a deep breath in here. Go ahead and blow it out. Next breath in, stand up, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Go ahead and release it. Hands shoot up overhead, lifting the right knee. Flexing the foot. Lift that knee a little higher. Take a deep breath in here. Go ahead and release and let it out of air. Take a deep breath in here. And as you blow out, the left ankle is going to come across the right ankle is going to come across the left knee. And we're going to sink back in this for a standing pigeon. Hands can come to heart center. Breathe in here. And as you breathe out, you can lower your chest forward, keeping it open, lowering your upper body. If possible, meeting your crossed right leg. Take a deep breath in here. Go ahead, let the breath go. As you breathe in, reach back up to the sky. Right knee comes back up with you. Take a breath in here and go ahead and blow it out. Set it back down and arms can lower. Left knee lifts. Breathe in as the arms go up overhead and blow out. Breathe in, that left knee a little higher. And as you blow out, allow the shoulders to drop away from your ears. And as you breathe in, you're going to cross the left ankle over the right knee and sit back into that. Arms come, palms come to heart center. Take a deep breath in here. And as you blow out, you can sink deeper into that. Shoulders still open, chest open. Elbows can come down towards the leg. Take a deep breath in here. And go ahead and release and let it out. One more deep breath in here. Let it go. One more deep breath. Left knee lifts. Arms lift back up to the sky. And as you release the air out of your lungs, allow the left knee to come down and allow the arms to drop. Maybe shake out your legs a little bit here. Take one more, reaching those arms up as you breathe in all the way up to the sky. Hands to heart center. Go ahead and fold, forward fold. Take a couple breaths here and your forward fold. Take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. And as you breathe in and breathe out this next one, you can go ahead and either step or hop back into high plank. Push back into downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Right knee comes through and you're going to plant it in between your hands and we're going to come into a pigeon pose here. Your right foot comes back or can come as forward or back as you're comfortable. Where can you accept today and where do you want to be? Left leg is reaching back. Maybe your palms are planted, your chest is opening up here as we breathe in. And as we blow out, we want to start to shift down, maybe onto our elbows here, shifting that weight, and you'll feel the hip opening up in this pigeon pose. Take another deep breath in, and as you blow out, go ahead, reaching the arms forward if that suits you, and you can lay your forehead on the mat. Here, we'll take 5 deep breaths on your own. Gently come up, maybe press back up onto your elbows, onto your palms, palms spread wide. Plant the left toes. Reach the right foot up, maybe shake it out here. Plant the right foot, left leg lifts, breathe in, and as you blow out, bring that left knee through the hands, settling into a pigeon pose on the left side here. As you breathe in here, open the chest, shine that heart. As you blow out, maybe come down to the elbows. As you breathe in here, and as you blow out, come down if that's comfortable for you with your forehead on the mat. If this doesn't suit you, you're always welcome to flip onto your back into a pigeon pose or modify here and give yourself whatever variation that feels good. Remember, pressure, not pain. Take 5 breaths here on your own. Slowly press up onto your elbows, onto your palms, coming back up. Take a deep breath in, plant your right toes, shift your left foot back up, maybe shake that out. Let it drop back to the mat. Press into our last downward facing dog here. We breathe in. As we blow out, go ahead and walk those feet up and through and lie back down on the mat. Bring your left knee into your chest, giving it a big squeeze. Take a deep breath in here. Go ahead and open your mouth and let it go. Left hand grabs right knee. Pull the right knee over across the body for a twist here. Shoulders stay planted on the mat. Look over the right arm. Beautiful twist. Accepting the end of the practice. Right knee lifts. Let that leg drop down. Left knee comes up. Give it a nice squeeze. Right hand grabs left knee. Pulling it over to the right side. Left arm goes out. Looking over the left arm as you twist. Breathe in here. Let the air go. Another breath in here, and as you breathe out, shift onto your back. Allow the left leg to come back to the mat, and we'll settle into Shavasana here. Palms maybe up and open, receiving the sunlight, receiving the light, the energy of this beautiful practice. Allow the feet to maybe drop open, shoulders to just melt, your body just to melt onto the mat, accepting everything. Everything about this practice, and everything about this moment, everything about this day, everything about this life right here and right now. As you take a deep breath in, open up your mouth and let it go. Take a couple breaths here on your own. If we only accept the things that make us feel good and avoid the things we don't like, we cause more suffering and limit our growth. As you settle into your mat, take another deep breath in here and a deep breath out, letting it go. How are you feeling? Do you feel relaxed and at ease? Accept this. Is something uncomfortable coming up? Accept this. Take another deep breath in and let it go. Acceptance does not mean permanence. It means that whatever is happening through you, not to you. Take another deep breath in and let it go. As you step off your mat today, Be with everything that comes up and let it go. Just like the breath that comes in and that you release, so allow everything that comes into you, and most importantly, accept you. Slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rolling to your right side, bring those knees up. Gently push yourself up onto your mat into a seated pose. Hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in here. Gently release. Lift your palms to the third eye, right in between the eyes, the forehead, opening up the palms, the light, this beautiful light today. And as we end this practice, knowing that the light and love in me honors the light and love in every one of you. And with this light and love, we end our practice by saying namaste.